Hey YouTube, it's Felice HD. I am back again. It's that time. We have waited, right? We have been waiting patiently. And here we are. So, All American season 5 starts in about 2 minutes. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. The chat is open. So, thanks to everyone that is returned. And we're going to get started exactly at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure that you like, share, comment, subscribe, all the things. I'm so super excited to be back. I kept trying to get motivated to do a binge watch, and it just was really it was really difficult for me. I'm not gonna lie. So you guys go in the comments and let me know if you want me to do a binge watch of the remaining episodes from season 4. Season 4 was quite a watch, and I don't know if I want to relive it all, but I would do it for you all. So let's see. This upcoming episode, it looks like it's starting now. So let's tune in. It's called Ludachristmas. Hang on. All right. We got liftoff. We are live. Okay. So let's see how the episode is gonna start. For those of you that don't know, I'm watching it from CW. Um it's it's the Xfinity app in the DMV, which is where I'm from. So those of you that want to watch it online, you can watch it on the CW app as well. I think it's going to be on the CW app tomorrow. So you got to watch it on your cable provider, or because that's a question that I usually get is like, what am I watching it on? So tonight I'm watching it on the Xfinity app, but I think it's going to be available on the CW app tomorrow. And then if you want to binge watch some past episodes, I believe those are on Netflix. So, like I said, I mean, if I get some of y'all that comment that you want me to do a binge watch, then I'll go back and watch the other episodes. And I definitely want to do a binge watch of Homecoming. We're going to be viewing the live broadcast for Homecoming as well. So this season, it looks like we're gonna do back to back. We're gonna start out with All American at 8 Eastern, and then roll right into All American Homecoming. All right. Okay. They got the aerial. It's starting off with the aerial view. Oh gosh. Liv is sick. She is laying in a bed, grabbing after the pillow. She's in bed by herself, and I think she's probably sick about Spence. Good times to live in Spencer in a hot tub, and it's very spicy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Then it goes to Spence. He's in bed alone and he's grabbing after the pillow. They missing each other. Hashtags Bolivia. Okay. I'm here for it. Listen, that was the hashtag relationship goals of the century. Okay. When they became a couple, oh, this is going to okay, they on the field and Jordan is walking on the football field, and then it goes to Olivia watching some highlights, and she just showed something to coach. Oh no, somebody just got sacked. Who is this watching? Oh no, it's Clay. Something is going on. They just panned to Layla in the Crenshaw Cafe looking at some legal paperwork with a lady. And then it goes back to the field Spence and Jordan, it looks like they just suffered a defeat. Then it goes to DA Baker and Coop, and it looks like they are celebrating the firm that they're building. Jordan is getting the cast off of his arm. Spence is unstoppable on the field. This montage is just it's like a recap. Ooh my god. Yo, that move that Spence just did, that was mean. Okay. Spence just did this nasty move and then he pointed like this at Jordan, and Jordan was like, hey. Okay, so Cam is singing John Legend because I hear the singing right. Everyday people. Cam sound good. I'm not gonna lie, but it shows him at a talent night and he is singing. So Layla is talking to Clay. So they're talking about. Oh, so they're both scouting talent, and Spence and Jordan walks in, and they hear Cam. Simone is there. Yikes. Jordan hasn't seen Simone since they broke up. And then Spence is walking over. Oh gosh, Simone just saw Jordan. Layla is asking Clay for her dad's company back. So he's telling her that he doesn't have any control over. She said she just told him that that record company should be run by Keating, and he was like, "It's not my fault that you're." Oh, uh oh, uh oh, uh oh. I can't think of her name from the home company. So they doing like a all in one here. Oh my gosh, Coop is spilling tea. So I can't think of what her name is, but the dancer girl from Homecoming, she is talking to Spence, and they just realizing that he now will live and they on the rocks. Oh, Cam is getting his congratulatory kiss. He was like, "It's lit." Spence just heard him. Oh, oh, Cam do not like that his girlfriend was talking to Spencer. He don't like that. He was like, "Oh, I didn't realize you was that close to Spencer." He was like, "Yeah, Imma go get us something to eat." And so she was like, "What was that about?" And Simone was like, "That is the old LA Cam." Like, she don't know that Cam, okay? So Coop and Spence are going to the crib looking for Liv. Livia is not home. Patience is in Jamaica. He lied. He said he was at the house because he was looking for Patience. He wanted to see Olivia. Coop was like, Liv is not here. He said he don't even know if Liv want to talk to him. Oh no. Coop is like, snap out of it, bro. Like, Spence is sick about it. He missing Liv bad. Like, she was like, "You better figure this out and fast." I'm with Coop because what is going on with Spolivia? Hashtag Spolivia. Put your predictions down in the comments. Have I started the episode? You can't see me? Oh, I don't show the episode. I don't know if you're new to the channel. Yeah, for copyright reasons, I don't show episode because it gets the video flag. I'm watching it though on the on Xfinity, and you can see it tomorrow on CW app. So fast forward to Liv is at Coach's house. So now they have exposed some information about Coach Garrett, and they are. Oh, I'm streaming it on. Hang on. I am streaming it on the Xfinity app. I'm watching it in real time on the Xfinity app, and it will be ready tomorrow, I think, on the CW app. And if you want to binge watch any of the old episodes, then you can check it out on Netflix. All right. Thank you for your comment. If you have any predictions, make sure you put those in the chat. Um, Coach and Liv are putting their heads together to figure out what Coach Garrett is up to because they have discovered that he is a little unethical, and they're trying to figure out what his next move is going to be. Uh-oh. Fast forward to they at the beach house, and Asher and Coop is cutting up, patting each other on the back, and Spencer is making something. It looked like he making a protein shake, and then JJ JJ and Jordan just struggled in with a Christmas tree. So they getting ready to decorate for the holidays. That must be what Luda Christmas, the name of the episode, is about. So this must be a holiday episode, and I'm here for it because that tree is beautiful. It took both of them to pull that tree in there. So it's a big one. Uh-oh, they get ready to throw a party at the beach house. He done got JJ hype. Uh-oh. They get ready to throw a holiday party at the beach house. It's lit. Christmas is the perfect time to bring it together. Spence won't live. Spence said, I am throwing a party here tonight and it's gonna be dope. All right, we in commercial break right now. I appreciate you. Trust the process. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you meet us back here every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to be here at 9 with the homecoming episode as well. So while we are at the commercial break, I have a few predictions. And like I said, I'm all here for the predictions for this episode, for the season, you name it. I want to see what's going to happen between Spence and Cam because it looked like they getting ready to resurrect that beef. I thought they was cool, but Cam got a bone to pick with Spence. And I think part of it has to do with the fact that he can't play football anymore due to his injury. I think he might be a little jelly because Spence is killing it out on the field, but he don't like that his girl is cool with Spence. So I don't know if he think he a little threatened now that Liv and things with him and Liv are shaky. I don't know if he think, Spence might try to move in on his girl because Spence be stealing. Spence do have that reputation of being Mr. Steal Your Girl, okay? Spence be smooth with it. He better not sleep on Spence. But I don't think Spence gonna go with her. I think Spence is very much in love with Olivia. They're just working out their differences right now, and it's not going too well. But I think he's hoping by having his holiday party that he can bring everybody together and, convince Olivia to come back on the scene so he can try to put his bid in and pull things back together. I'm pretty sure he has something romantic up his sleeve because Spence is very romantic. Um, but he said that they've both been really busy and they both have just been trying to, handle things with their careers and their goals and stuff. So I think he's probably a little scared that if he doesn't jump on this now, him and Olivia may lose their opportunity to kind of rekindle things. Or, I mean, she's an amazing, intelligent, beautiful girl. So he's probably afraid that somebody else is going to swoop in and take her from him. Uh oh. They haven't touched on this yet, but I'm interested to see what's going to happen with Layla and Jordan, especially now that Simone has made her way back home. It looks like they're home for the holiday break. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Um, but they haven't touched on it yet. So far, Layla has been Oh, yikes. They just showed a homecoming snippet and it got spicy. I can't wait until 9 to see what it's gonna be. Asher and JJ have come back with an entire store full of stuff for the party. They got liquor, food, all kinds of stuff. They party gonna be lit. Oh, they not gonna let Spencer plan the party. They not gonna let him plan a party because they said that the beach house has a reputation as far as the partying is concerned. So they got a reputation to uphold. They can't be playing with Spencer about their parties. They say Spencer not lit enough to handle the holiday party. They kicking him to the curb. They was like, no, we got this, okay? Spence was like, I could throw a party. He's like, no, cut. So fast forward to the Baker house, Liv and Layla. Layla and Liv are talking about Simone. Layla was like, I didn't get a chance to speak to Simone because I'm so caught up in this Clay stuff. Well, Layla is leaving now. She said she's going to meet with one of the singers from the open mic last night, and Coop comes in. Coop is trying to figure out where Liv been at. And she was like, "You been staying out. Spencer was looking for you." Livia basically just told Coop mind her business. Yikes. Coop just took up for Spencer. Mm. Oh my God. The read. that Coop just gave Olivia was epic, bruh. She was like, "No, I'm not gonna mind my business. Spencer is my family, and you is hell bent on writing this article, even though you know it's bad for him." She was like, "Look, you could write about a million other things, but you want to write about Spencer's team, about his coach." She was like, "This man loves you. He would do anything for you. He took a bullet for you." I was like, "Yikes!" Liv was giving dead in the headlights by the time Coop got finished with her age. She was like, "Yeah, okay, it ain't my business, but I'm gonna speak on it, like it or love it." Coop came. Oh my goodness, Coop just stood tall. She just stood tall for the king. So fast forward. So is walking into um Coop is walking into the office, and DA Baker is giving the guy that was at the desk instructions. So she had to go get a paralegal until Coop gets her credentials. So Coop is kind of destroyed by that. She was just like, "Okay, I thought that's what I was here for." Uh-oh. Liv was walking to the door and Spencer was at the door. Mm. She was like, "Yeah, Coop told me that you came by," and he said, "That's not all she said, is it?" Oh, she said she glad he there. Hey, he inviting her to the Christmas party. Oh, she said she gonna be there. Okay, it's lit. This should be interesting. Oh, she told him she missed him. It's what's up. Okay. Oh, he walked up on her and gave her a kiss on her cheek, and she looked like she was about to pass out. Oh my gosh. Whoa. The look on her face when she closed that door. Oh, hang on. What time the episode coming out? Oh, I don't know. It depends. It depends on what time zone you are, sweetie. Shout to Sparks Vivo. Okay, so the way that it works, it goes by your time zone. So right now, Eastern time zone, it's on. So depending on where you are or what time the CW airs in your area, then that's what time you'll be able to see it. And then I believe it should be available on the CW app tomorrow. Okay. Thanks for your comment. Um, so now we at the second commercial break, and we got to recap. We got to recap because a lot just happened. Like, I'm just blown away at this point because first of all, let's talk about how Coop thought that her and DA Baker had an understanding. They was gonna be working together to build something, and DA Baker was like, things have kicked up a notch. I need you to get licensed and credentialed because I can't handle this all by myself." She was like, "Who is Carlton?" It was this young man. He had he had the sweater vest. He was real, clean cut kind of guy. He was like, "Oh, if you need assistance, you can fill out this form." And she was looking at him like, "Bro, I'm not a client. I work here. I don't believe we met." So once she introduced herself to this dude, then she realized that he was working there. And so DA Baker hurried up and gave him an assignment to get him out of there so she could talk to Coop and try to help her understand that, it's not for personal, but she needs somebody that can actually do the filings and stuff like that, because even that work is too much for her to handle by herself. So I get it, but at the same time, I just think that was a lot to spring on her. Coop looked really disappointed. The whole situation between Layla and Simone and Olivia, I can tell, if maybe not this episode, at some point in the season, it's gonna get awkward because I don't think Simone or Olivia know that it's a flame brewing between Layla and Jordan. I don't think anybody knows that. So I would be interested to see how the crew is gonna react to that, because that's some tea. And I don't know if they ready to sip that hot tea. I really don't. But moving forward, I do feel like Layla and Jordan is a solid relationship because they can be there for each other and encourage each other throughout the things they pursuing. And I mean, I just think him and Simone, even though what they had, in the past was real solid, I just don't think they really do it for each other anymore, because soon as she got the Brinkston and she seen Damon, it was like, what's up? She lying to herself about that. And Thea then came right. Look, we gonna talk about homecoming when homecoming on come on. But let me tell you something. Simone be lying to herself. And Thea ain't had no problem with. She was like, I'll take them. Cause let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Simone done messed around and missed out. Cause Damon is lit. Um, and I do think like he had feelings for her. He just was trying to be respectful of the situation with her and Jordan. So I think the only other thing that's really going to kind of get weird this season is whatever they are doing with the team. Whatever um Coach Baker and Olivia is sitting back cooking up about this team that Jordan and Spencer's on, that's going to get weird. And I understand why Coop is trying to tell Olivia just leave it alone, but she don't realize that Coach Baker is involved now. So Olivia can't. Olivia done went and talked to Coach Baker, so he's on it. He's on it 100 miles an hour, because I think he's gonna try to get Spence and Jordan up from under whatever this coach is doing. He don't want them getting caught in no scandal. Welp, well, this should be interesting. So they are back at Crenshaw Cafe. Oh shit! Keisha. That's her name. Keisha just read Simone down to the floorboard. Okay. So Keisha is meeting Cam at Crenshaw Cafe, and Layla is trying to meet with a potential artist. And Simone came in with Keisha, and she sees Layla while they're waiting for Cam. And she's like, "Oh, I think I'm gonna stick around and have a quick conversation." She was like, "Ma'am, leave that alone. She was like, I know something's going on between her and Jordan. And I just think it's time for us to have a little conversation. She was like, don't throw no stones in that glass house, ma'am, because something been going on with you too. Did I tell you? I knew that chemistry between her and Damon was gonna come up. I knew that because they was googly eyed. She was like, did you see the way that he looked at her last night? Clay is going for blood. Clay is 100 miles hot that Layla broke his heart. And so now he is trying to destroy her career. He went after her artist, and he just told her that the only reason why he went after her is because she was interested in her. So Keisha is sitting at the table waiting for Cam. She said it's been an hour. She was supposed to meet his parents today, and Spence came in and was talking to her. Wow, she said the Cam there is different than the Cam that's in LA. She said, I'm meeting a different Cam, and I don't know which one is real. And Spence said it's probably a little bit of both. Oh, he said who Cam is at Brinkston is probably who he's trying to become, but who he is in Crenshaw could be triggering. He just told him. He told her that if she trying to figure out which one is the real Cam, look for when he's the happiest, when he's genuinely happy and laughing and all that. She said he told her that's the one that you need to pay attention to. Oh, they doing it up. So they fast forward to the beach house. They got bins full of decorations. Oh, that's about to be lit. You know when JJ get to throwing functions, it goes all the way up. Somebody knocking at the door of the beach house. Who that? It's Coach Baker, and that's what Jordan just said. He thinking about getting a second opinion for his arm injury. So Coach Baker is has a doctor friend that he wants to get a second opinion with to make sure that Jordan's good to go before he heads out on the field. I don't see no predictions for this season, and I don't see no predictions for the rest of this episode. We at 8:31 right now, so if you got predictions for the rest of the episode, drop them in the chat. Spencer looks like he's deep in thought. I got a feeling that Spencer has something up his sleeve during this holiday party. The doctor that Coach Baker just brought Jordan to said that Jordan is good to go, but he needs to be confident. So he's like, more therapy or more, whatever will make you feel more comfortable. Wow. Coach Baker is trying to get Jordan to think for himself because he was asking Coach Baker, like, what should I do? What if I make the wrong call? And he was like, you're a grown man now, bro. It's time for you to start, really paying attention to yourself and making these decisions for yourself. he don't want to tell him because he wants him to come to that conclusion on his own. He trying to treat him like a man. He don't want to be over fathering him right now because I understand that because he's basically trying to help him identify with his body and check in with his body to say, how do you feel? What do you feel like you want to do here? He don't want to decide for him, and I don't think he should. With an injury, he's inside his body, so he's the only one that really knows, how intense the pain is or what, could possibly, set it off. So I agree with Coach Baker's decision to empower Jordan to make his own choices about his health. I think that he did the right thing by getting a second opinion with a doctor that he has, a relationship with, that he has trusted over the years. And it seems like he made a pretty solid call that Jordan is good to go. He's ready to hop back on the field with no restrictions. So it will be interesting to see what they do with Jordan this season now that he has back. All right. So we covered this at the beginning every time, but what happened is I'm watching it on the Xfinity app. So if you're in the DMV, if you're in the DC metro area, Xfinity is our cable provider. If not, then you can utilize your own cable provider in your area, and it's on the CW channel, whatever channel that is for your cable provider. If you want to watch it streaming, I believe it's going to be available on the CW app tomorrow. All right. So right now we're looking for any type of predictions in the chat. The episode is on a commercial break right now. Interested to see what this Christmas party is going to be about. It looks like everybody in their clique and everybody in town is pretty much going to show up. Before we come back from the commercial break, I want to tap into that conversation that Keisha was having with Simone about Layla, and I agree. Simone don't need to say nothing to Layla. If Simone has issues or she wants some closure, she absolutely needs to talk to Jordan because if she say something wild to Layla, then it's just gonna get wild. It's just gonna get wild because, like she said, she didn't like or appreciate having her card pulled about none of that Damon stuff, and she knew she was feeling Damon. Even if Jordan didn't find another love interest or potential love interest, it didn't take away from the fact that Simone was feeling Damon and it was mutual. And she was still in a relationship with Jordan and it was awkward. Asher is back at the Baker house and he's grabbing more decorations. This is weird. He is pep talking Olivia and trying to help her pick her face up. She's like, "You found your passion. You're pursuing journalism. You have a lot to be thankful for this holiday season, yada, yada, yada." I like the way Asher is speaking life into Olivia, but he still has that look in his eye. Like, I don't trust it. Well, he just told her that, Jordan and Spence. Ooh, we're at the ATL Bowl. So we fast forward to the studio. Layla is talking to Jordan, and he just told her that he's cleared to play in the bowl game. And she's like, "You don't want to be cleared?" He's afraid that he's rushing back too soon and he may really hurt himself if he does too much. That is good advice. She told him to listen to his body. I agree with that. That's awesome. And she really does care about him. She's trying to tell him the right thing. They got that look in their eyes lit. I'm telling you, Layla and Jordan is gonna become a thing. It's gonna be giving Jayla before the end of the season. I'm trying to tell you, very much giving. Oh, she was like, "Is Simone being back in town weird for you?" Jordan was like, "I'm going to clear the air at the Christmas party tonight. Don't worry." She said, "I got to sign Simone for Secret Santa." Oh shit. She said, JJ is being messy. I'm crying. Jordan is feeling Layla. He was like, "We gonna talk about that kiss." Hey, that's what's up. Coach is forcing he's forcing the envelope of Jordan and Spence being back. He's like, "I got my duo back on the field." Jordan is taking the accolades, but he has a look on his face that he is not pleased about it. So, Olivia has discovered based on reading the footage that, I mean, she's been reviewing different footage. She believes that Coach Garrett has been training certain players to injure people on opposing teams for good and make it look accidental. And so Coach Baker, upon hearing that news, he looked up at Olivia like, "Yikes. Um, I don't know what this is gonna mean. I don't even know how you would go about proving that." But Olivia has been reviewing footage this entire episode in her spare time. So it looks like she is committed to getting to the bottom of whatever Coach is up to. We knew he was up to something because, he was just being weird. But now that makes me wonder if what happened to Jordan was an accident or not. Just because it could be some get back. Because especially if they believe that coach is doing that to their team members, then other teams might be doing that under the radar as well. They may have taken a dig at Jordan trying to get back at that coach for doing that to one of their players. You never know. That opens a different can of worms because, injuries, while they're a part of the game, intentionally injuring someone, that's not good. I'm pretty sure he's going to be forced to step down and it's going to turn into a scandal. So make sure you put your predictions in the chat and make sure that you take the opportunity to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be here every Monday from 8 Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to roll into homecoming at 9. All right. During this commercial break, I want to touch on the situation with Keisha and Cam. She's saying that he turned into a different individual when he uh, returned to Crenshaw. And I get what Spencer said. I think the advice that he gave her was very good. Just the whole having him home being triggering bit, I think that was like very insightful because I think he's seen Cam at Crenshaw and seen Cam at Brinkston, and he noticed the difference too. Um, I think he has something pretty solid. He has the possibility of having something pretty solid with Keisha, but she's not going to keep playing that game with him. She looked devastated that he backed out of their meeting where she was looking forward to meeting his parents. Um, I'd be interested to see. He might be one of those type of people that got a hectic home life, It may be something going on behind the scenes that he may be trying to protect Keisha from, and she don't even realize it. She just said she didn't appreciate how he just let her know that he wasn't coming after like an hour or so. And she said he just was kind of like, my bad, I ain't gonna make it. And so she was just like, okay, I've been sitting here this whole time waiting on him, and he didn't even show up. Um, that sounds weird. It sounds like something's wrong, and he don't wanna. He not ready to talk to her about it yet. Fast forward, I think that Clay is gonna continue to antagonize Layla until she either gives up or they reach some type of agreement. I don't think that that is going to drive her back into his arms like he may be hoping. I think she is 100% sold on Jordan. She really looks at him like the apple of her eye. I think she's just trying to wait and see if it's going to get awkward now that Simone's back. Um, Yikes. They just had this video. Oh my God. They just had this video advertising Homecoming. Oh, they keep doing little snippets and they show little parts, and it's like, oh, this party is lit. They decorated so beautiful. It's Coop, it's Asher. Asher is Coop's secret Santa. And that is a beautiful pin he got her. That's lit. And that pin that he got her comes with refills for life. That's lit. Asher is pep talking everybody. He using his powers for good. He told Coop that she needs to use Carlton as fuel to motivate herself to get her credentials and to pursue her career goals. She got the thinking face, so maybe he got to her. Keisha is talking to Olivia. Hey, so Keisha is talking to Olivia now, and they're talking about some experiences with, you know. Uh oh. Fast forward to Simone at the ice cream at the snow cone thing, and Jordan walks over. Things are awkward between those two. He just asked Simone how things were with her and Damon. And she was like, really? Damon and I are not together. He's with Thea. And do you honestly think I would have moved on so quickly from you? And she walked away. So Secret Santa is really awkward because Layla got Simone and Simone got Layla. Yikes. Wow. They gave each other really sentimental and amazing gifts. They didn't talk about Jordan. Livia is found she found Spencer hiding on the staircase. So Olivia is Spencer's secret Santa. Oh my God. Olivia just got Spencer some shoelaces for his shoes that had all his high school stats on it. He just gave her a hug and he told her thank you. Oh, they are so just like into each other. Cam's football scholarship just got terminated. He got the email on his phone and he's looking at it in the party. And Keisha, so Keisha is asking him, "Ooh, he hiding something." He just told her they good, but she knows something is up. She asked him about the meeting and why he didn't let her meet his parents. Oh, Coop took a picture. Coop took a picture of Olivia. And Spencer overheard Coop pressing the issue, and he was like, "Coop, mind your business. It's not your business." And she was like, "You know what?" She showed the picture of them hugging to Olivia and said, "This is what love looked like." Spencer was like, "My business." She said, "Well, I guess this is what fools look like." Coop is advocating, she pushing for him, but they ain't trying here. They not with it. And I understand because one decision is gonna beget the other. Okay. How Olivia handles this situation with this article she may or may not write about Spencer's team and coach, it is going to affect their relationship. Like, I think Spencer is trying to, keep it cute because he don't know what she gonna do. And I think part of the reason why Olivia is resorting to involving Coach Baker is because I think she's looking for tips on how she can maybe address this without it getting so messy and possibly impacting Spencer and Jordan. Hmm, I don't know, but I don't like it. I don't like it. It's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get messy. It's gonna get downright dirty and disgusting. And in that situation with Keisha and Cam, that she just need to sit tight. She just need to sit tight, sit pretty, because it's gonna come out. She's going to realize what's going on because Cam ain't gonna be back at Brixton. He gonna have to tell her. I don't know why he don't want to tell her now. Maybe he thinks he can work something out. He has an amazing voice, so he may be able to work out some type of musical arrangement so that he doesn't have to sit this semester out. But it's not looking good. They already, he got an email that said that he owed tuition. They have, canceled his football scholarship. And he looked like he was just done. Okay, so we're back from commercial break, and Simone is staring at the charms that Layla got her. Layla bought Simone a bear charm, and Simone said the only person that knew about her connection with baby Shay and bears is Jordan. So she's devastated that Jordan has been speaking about her personal things that she shared with him. He's been speaking to Layla about those things. And Simone is just like, wow. Simone and Keisha have decided to leave because I think that the party just became too much for both of them. So they're going to have PJs and they're going to eat, you know, sugar ridden meals and Coop is leaving the organization with DA Baker. Well, Coop is expressing an interest in studying pre-law. She says she's not trying to leave DA Baker. She asked for a letter of recommendation so that she can pursue pre-law. And DA Baker said, I didn't realize you had an interest in that. She said she's going to support it. So Jordan just offered to give Layla a ride, and they are under the mistletoe. Uh oh. Jordan is standing under the mistletoe like, you're going to have to kiss me. Oh! He waited until she leaned in and he stepped off and he was like, sitting there watching you trying to resist me was just as good. I'm done. Jordan is a mess. DA Baker just came home and Coach Baker is talking to DA Baker about what happened. And he said he's been reviewing the footage and he sees what Liv was talking about. He's talking to DA Baker about it because he's letting her know what I just predicted that if they bust this coach, it could ruin Jordan and Spencer's career. So they're back at the beach house. Olivia and Spencer are having a Spencer said he think they should break up, and Olivia said she think they should stay together. He said he sees Olivia being happier even though he didn't have time for her. It's about the article. He said you got to be free to write about whatever you want to write. Oh, Olivia is in tears right now, and Spencer's holding back tears. Well, now Spencer is in tears, and she basically just left. She told him that this is not how their story ends, and she's certain of that. So that's how this episode is going to end. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we'll meet me back here at 8 p.m. Eastern next week. If you want to tune in to the homecoming episode live reaction, then click on that link. Peace and blessings. Till next time.